Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're all laughing at Manchester United once again, a draw at Burnley. I'm going live right now to this match preview at 10 o'clock after Tuesday's fixtures, so I had to get that in there. Why wouldn't I get that in there? Absolutely enjoy every moment of their misery. I always do anyway. But this isn't about Manchester United tonight. We'll get onto them later in some kind of pity moment. We're about Manchester City tonight as they take on Brentford tomorrow in the Premier League at home at the Etihad Stadium. I'm looking forward to this game. And I'll be doing a watch-along tomorrow as well, so if you've been missing the watch-alongs, they will be coming back tomorrow night. Before I do that, though, I want to quickly say, please do go and give OneFootball a download in the link in the description below. OneFootball is a brilliant app with all the news and all the information from across the world of football, or your Manchester City news. You can look at the table and laugh at Manchester United if you want to. You can get the transfer gossip ahead of the summer. Of course, you can get all the stats and information as well. You can get, essentially, whatever you want from the world of football. And it also helps support my channel. So if you love your football, you love watching content on the internet, do yourself a favour, download OneFootball. You can scan this QR code here next to my face as well. Scan that QR code, get your phone out and just be like, boom, scan it. And hopefully that should download it straight to your phone. Big love to every single one of you. Download it right now. So this today is of course about Brentford versus Brentford visiting Manchester City. We of course have time to laugh at Manchester United later. Do not worry, we will get to that point. But for now, we are going to focus on Manchester City. A super chat very early on, by the way. Big love to my man Legand James saying like the stream this instant or else. You know what? He's not wrong. No cap there. Please do hit that like button. Hit the like button right now, or else. Or else. Let's get those likes up to around 1,000 if you don't mind. It'd be massively appreciated. James, you're an absolute hero, mate. Big love to you, pal. Big love to you, pal. So this game, of course, we go into this in very good form in general. Of course, last time out, which feels like about 4 years ago, feels like another year ago, was Southampton when we drew 1-1. And it obviously sent people a little bit frustrated because, we didn't win and didn't win comfortably. That's sometimes just how it is. But other than that, our form has been excellent. Hello to everyone joining the live stream, by the way, all the regulars there. I see all your names and I'll get to the chat in a minute. But obviously, we're an incredible run of form. We are unbeaten domestically since October, which is quite impressive, really. It does feel like ages ago since the last game. I think it was 2.5 weeks ago. And now we've got Brentford, who are currently sat in 14th, in pretty poor form, if we're being honest. Obviously, Brentford are a good team. They're a good footballing side, and they are more than capable of giving us a bit of a run for our money. And I'm sure they will do. I've got to be confident, of course, but I'm sure they'll be up for this game because they've got literally nothing to lose. They are in poor form. They will go for Manchester City. All I'm hoping is that City will use that lovely little warm-up. I'm live, Nicola. She's bringing a brew in for me, I think. 1 second. This is incredibly unprofessional, but thank you very much. Cheers. Thanks, wife. I don't know how to put it. Candles on the thing. Never mind. There we go. Sorry about that. Nicola just bringing me a brew over, bless her. As I was saying, of course, the Fulham game the other day was a really good warm-up for this game. With all due respect to Fulham, it wasn't about a warm-up, but when it comes to the Premier League, of course, sometimes you do need that little kind of, kick-start, and that's what we've got from that Fulham game. It was really useful seeing so many players get run out as well and sharpen their senses. And I'm sure Guardiola will be getting into the players' heads and making sure they're absolutely fired up for this because they have to be, because there is no let-up, no rest of the wicked. We are currently 9 points clear of Liverpool, of course. It feels like ages ago since the last Premier League game. They do have a game in hand, but we've got to make sure we win that, keep winning, win over 5, 6, 7 games, and all of a sudden it looks very difficult for everyone else. Of course, the big story was about Jack Grealish being spotted on a night out with Riyad Mahrez and Kyle Walker, with Grealish allegedly looking a little bit worse for wear. Guardiola actually laughed it off. He said, "I'm upset because they didn't invite me." He said he wanted to be invited out next time. So I'm not sure if he's just making the most of it and having fun, or he actually means that, I think he's trying to deflect a little bit. According to some reports, the City players had 2 days off. So technically, they were allowed a night out and all this kind of stuff, and apparently it was above board. I don't really know if that's just PR management, but according to reports at the club anyway, and journalists around it have said that City have no intention whatsoever to discipline the players. So I guess City aren't really bothered, and if that's the case, so be it, man. So be it. It's not a good look for Jack Grealish. Ultimately, I sort of don't care. I honestly sort of don't care. Not in a bad way, just more in a let's just see if Guardiola doesn't play him, he's probably not as happy as he makes himself out to be. If Guardiola does play him, he's honestly not bothered. I would leave it up to the club to get these things right. I'm not going to jump on someone for having a drink if they've got a couple of days off. I guess someone's just asked me in the comments as well, what's your opinion on the Zuma situation? I guess that would be the perspective there. Grealish may have gone out and you might be a bit of a lightweight Grealish. It's not a good look because you want players to be ultra professional, this kind of stuff. But Zuma is the perspective there. Zuma's a fucking vile person, a genuinely vile person. I mean, there's no excuse for violence against humans and animals, of course, because animals are wonderful, beautiful little things, and absolutely no excuse for that behaviour. And that is the perspective that we probably need. We treat Grealish as a villain when he just had a drink. So either way, I do agree broadly with the sentiment that he's got to at least try and present the veil of professionalism. So we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see about it. But Guardiola did laugh it off, and Guardiola's handled it very, very well, as he always does with these things. With Guardiola, he reads the room really, really well. Rishad, big love to Rishad with the super chat as well. Say congrats on 60k, Steve. Well deserved. 100k soon come. 100k soon come. Come soon. 100k come soon. Hopefully, Rishad, man, that'd be absolutely wonderful, wouldn't it? I'm going to really aggressively go for it this year. So fingers crossed. Who knows? I might be able to get there. I'll take 80k at the end of this year, but maybe 100. Who knows? Thank you so much, mate. Elsewhere, Guardiola was asked about his contract, and he said what he's been saying a lot. He said, "I'm here 6 years because we won a lot. I came because many persons convinced me, but it depends on the results. It's no more than that. I have 1.5 years left on my contract, which is a long time to look around the world of football." It's interesting, he said depends on results. He keeps playing this line at Manchester City as if Manchester City don't want him to be the manager forever, as if it's not his decision. When we all know it is his decision, let's be honest. It is, we all know, the City would give him a long-term contract right now if they could. Sorry, just moving the camera around. Of course they would do. It's just he's acting all coy, saying it's not in my hands. That's obviously not true. It is not true. But it kind of is and isn't true at the same time, so we'll see. In terms of the team news, unfortunately, it's Jesus and Cole Palmer still out. Guardiola said about Jesus, soon he will be ready. I spoke with him this morning and he feels good, but he's not perfect. A few niggles, muscular, we have to be careful. And he said also that Palmer's out. So Palmer's not available. Don't know what's wrong with Palmer, but he's been spotted walking around and all that kind of stuff, so it can't be too serious. Just precautionary, potentially. So guys, we're going to predict the 11 together. Let me jump over to lineup builder. 1 second. I'll go over to here. There we go. So this is the 11 here. We'll try and work this out together. Let me just get the chat comments up on my laptop here so I can see what's going on. But we're going to try and work out the 11. It sort of does slightly pick itself in many positions because of the other day, because of the way that we know this team plays and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to try and work it out together. So, of course, in goal, it is going to be Ederson in goal there. So that's pretty much a given, We're not going to question that really, are we? Let me just move that up a little bit so you can see. Why is Ederson's name being cut off there a little bit? Apologies, my friend Ederson. So there we go. Ederson in goal. Left back will be Joao Cancelo. Right back, Kyle Walker, It seems pretty obvious. I think we'll change both centre-backs, so I think it'll be Diaz personally, and then Laporte. Does everyone agree with that? And that's not what I think he should do, but I think Guardiola will change it. I hope John Stones plays as well. I do, but I reckon Guardiola will do this personally. It just seems to make sense. I reckon it'll be those two. Midfield here, it sort of picks itself. It's going to be Rodri, isn't it? Rodri's going to play at the heart of midfield. He'll come back in. Bernardo, I think, will play personally. And this is harsh on Gundogan because I think he's really, really good. But I think it's going to be De Bruyne. I think Gundogan will be back on the bench, personally. That's what I think will happen. I think it'll be this here. Whether we agree with that or not, but I do think that's how it will be, personally. See, when it gets to the forward line, this is where it gets interesting. Mahrez is of course, going to start on the right. Mahrez will start on the right. Foden, I'm going to put him through the middle because I think it'll be him as the false nine. And then on the left here, will it be Grealish or will it be Sterling? I think it's going to be Sterling. The only thing I would say, I wonder if Guardiola, even if he's a little bit annoyed at Grealish, but not massively annoyed, if he knows if he doesn't play him, he's going to invite loads of questions. So essentially, he will be saying, if he doesn't play Grealish after that other day, he is inviting more and more speculation. But at the same time, Guardiola's stubborn. Guardiola understands, exactly how things play out. What do we all reckon? I'll do a quick poll. Who will it be? I'll do it in the chat now. And I'll put in the team whoever you guys think it will be. There we go. There's a poll going now. I can see arguments for either. I honestly can see arguments for either. But there's let me know what you think on the poll. If you can see the poll, let me know. There we go. To me, I can see arguments for either. After the poll's done, someone said I'd play Gundo. Father Rubens, that's not a bad shout, man. I mean, you could do this. You could do this where you have Foden here. You know, you could have Gundogan as the false nine, couldn't you? You could do that. But you don't really know. I mean, we could see as well McAtee on the bench again. By the way, he played really well last night. There's a good chance that McAtee's on the bench, given the squad, and I think we might also see Delap on the bench potentially as well, which is nice. When you think about the people who are available, yeah, we could see him. So the bench it'll be Zinchenko, it'll be Stones, it'll be Ake, Fernandinho, Gundogan. Who else after that? Grealish. Stefan, did I say Stefan? And then maybe Delap and McAtee, maybe. But I reckon on the left it's going to be... You guys have all voted Sterling, so I think I probably agree. I think it will be Sterling. It'll be interesting, though. Though it could also be De Bruyne on the bench, I reckon. That's a good shout. It could be De Bruyne on the bench, which would be interesting. But either way, 71% of you gone for Sterling there, so that's really interesting. I think it will be Sterling too. That was interesting. Thanks for doing that. Jesus is injured tomorrow, Joe. So Joe Hoos, is that Jay Hoos? Jay Hoos, is that a name based around that, Joe? Either way, he's injured tomorrow, so he won't be available, unfortunately. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at with a team. In terms of when we get to Brentford, well, they are an interesting proposition. Brentford are in really bad form. They really are. Let me try and get their results up on screen for you right now. Let me jump over to this. I'll have to resize it a little bit. But when you see their results, you realise they're in a bad place at the moment. I mean, they are not playing well at all. There you go. So I'll get the results up on screen right now. Oops. So there we go. They are currently... struggling is the simple answer for it. After a good start to the season, the other day they played Everton in the FA Cup. They got beat 4-1. They got beat 2-1 by Wolves at home. They got beat 3-1 by United. Who gets beat by United these days? That's when you know it's pretty bad. Poor them. Liverpool beat them, and Southampton beat them 4-1. Before that, it was... they beat Port Vale, so fair play. Beat Port Vale, and then they beat Aston Villa. Lost to us 1-0, of course, back in December. This is how the lineup were that day. Let's have a look. There we go. That's how we lined up. Oops. Sorry, mouse. This is how we lined up that day. We played Grealish, Jesus, Foden, Silva, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Ake, Laporte, Diaz, Cancelo. Quite a little bit of a change there, and obviously they played 3-5-2. In terms of their recent form and results, if you look at it together, the other day against Everton, this is how they lined up. They played 3-5-2, of course. A couple of changes there, I think. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm no Brentford expert, but it looks like there's a few changes. Oops, moving the wrong thing on screen there. They're just in poor form at the moment. Really are in poor form. They've lost 5 in a row. And it wasn't really even close either. If you see the stats, Everton genuinely battered them. So, yeah, they're not looking good at the moment. They really aren't looking good. They are absolutely in dire straits. And it's obviously good news for us. I mean, they lost 3-0 to United. But the other day, when they lost to United, look at the stats there. They did still have plenty 3-1, is it? Or 3-0? 3-1, sorry. They still had plenty of shots on goal and all that kind of stuff. But they are very, very vulnerable at the moment. So we'll have to see how it goes, really. We'll have to see how it goes. For me, Brentford aren't in great form and they aren't a massive threat right now. And with all due respect to Brentford, Thomas Frank said if we go there and get something, it'll be one of the biggest surprises in the history of the Premier League. Man City are the clear number one in the league, playing some brilliant football, having a fantastic season. He also was asked about, Thomas Frank was asked about Christian Eriksen. He said one thing sure, he would not play against Man City. So Eriksen won't be playing against City. Guardiola said as well, I was asked about him. Guardiola said it's great news. He's come back to play a game he loves and do what he does well. The doctors will take all measures to ensure he won't suffer again. It's good news for him, his family, and for Brentford. Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed. It is scary that actually. Fingers crossed he does. Get playing and he has no complications and everything's good for him. Guys, while you're watching this, let's get the likes up if you don't mind. Let's try and get over 100 likes. It'd be massively appreciated. So they're looking good, man. We're looking good for a potential victory. In terms of my prediction, Yeah, I'm expecting Manchester City to be good here. I'm expecting we'll be confident, alert. We've got the depth, we've got the players, we've got the confidence. And Brentford will probably come out as a little bit, which will probably play into our hands. And I'm sure we'll have more than enough to beat them. In terms of my actual prediction, I'm going to go for relatively comfortable. I'm going to go 3-0. I'm going to go 3-0. I want to go higher than that, maybe 4-0. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. What's everyone else's prediction? Big Denemy energy in the chat. Scott Denemy, my pal, my friend. I can't wait to meet you, Scott, one day. He's going to Manchester. And I saw you DM the other day. Sorry, I had so much going on, Scott. But I will catch you then. Scott's saying confident of a good result. I'm guessing 3-0. I like the 3-0, Scott. I'm all for a 3-0. That'll do me massively. I'm hoping we get to 3-0 like nice and early on, because that would be lovely, wouldn't it? And then we get to see McAtee and Delap or something like that. That is what I want to see personally. A few other people saying 5-1 from Chabby. Daniel saying 5-1 as well. 5-1 is a big score. We're on point. You're Gucci, no worries. I don't understand this lingo. You know, is Gucci I don't know. Is that a good thing? I presume it is. I would love a Foden goal as well, Sean. I really would. Almost statue worthy. Thank you so much, Scott. Almost, not quite, but almost. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. The lap on the bench, I hope, says Abu Bakr. Yeah, I mean, I hope he will be too. I mean, if you look at let me just add. How do I add? You know, if I go over to lineup builder. How many? You just forget basic stuff. You have in the Premier League, you're allowed 9 substitutes. Is that right? It's 9, isn't it? Why is it? It's mad every now and then when you do stuff like this for all the time. You just forget really simple stuff. So I think it's 9 subs. So then you think about it logically. That means it'll be Zach Steffen. It'll be we all forget basic stuff. But that's Man United. Nice one, Abu Bakr. Good Berting there. So it'll be Steffen. It'll be Ake, Stones, Zinchenko. Have I missed anyone there? I don't think I have. It'll be Fernandinho, so you got 5 there. It'll be the other subs. I'll put Gundogan, maybe. Gundogan, Jack Grealish or Sterling, which leaves 2 more. So it's going to be McAtee, isn't it? And I think it'll be Delap. I think it'll be McAtee and Delap again. Can anyone see any difference to that? I personally think it will be. Scott Carson wasn't on the bench last time, Chris. He's only on the bench when we haven't got enough players, but he wasn't last time. So maybe Wilson Esbrand, yeah, but Zinchenko's there. So I reckon it'll be Delap and McAtee personally. I don't really see why it wouldn't be. They're fit enough and young enough. So I don't think it'll be Carson personally. I think Guardiola will put a youth player on the bench because he played, Monday night. They'll be fine for 25 minutes, half an hour. I would love to see Delap get on. I would love to see McAtee get on. We'll see. Either way, I'm looking forward to this. Sometimes they do 2 keepers, don't they, to be fair? We've had it a few times where they just put 4 academy players on, then just another goalkeeper because they can't be asked taking more academy players because they're not all going to get on, so there's no point. But when there's actual players available, they don't put both goalkeepers on the bench. I don't really see the point. So I think it's something like that. I love it. I mean, McAtee, for me, looked fantastic. He got 2 last night as well. Really, really impressive. Delap, has he played in the Premier League this season? He hasn't. He's only played 2 games full stop. 1 for the first team, then 1 for the EDS. So, the plan B would be good, wouldn't it? A Delap plan B is the kind of plan B I want to subscribe to, man. That's a feisty plan B, isn't it? It really is. It's strong. 89 likes, by the way. What are you doing? Hit the like button right now. And of course, I want to say, if you are watching and you haven't already downloaded OneFootball, download it. Yeah, scan the QR code. Way. Someone got annoyed and said it's starting to work in you saying all this at the start. It's it's just, you know what? I'm a football channel. We get sponsors. It keeps the roof over our heads. Deal with it. And OneFootball, this is high quality content I'm pushing to you. Don't worry. It genuinely is high quality content. I would not push naffness. So, download it if you haven't already. 100 likes. Thank you so much. How's everyone feeling about tomorrow? What's your predictions? Because we've done my general thoughts on the game now, so it'd be good to get some of your opinions. Majis, hello, Mr. Esteemed Kompany. Hello, Mr. Majis. Good to see you. I am relaxed about this game, not in an arrogant way, not in a dismissive way, just more. I kind of got to trust the first team, haven't I? I've got to trust them. I have to trust that Guardiola knows what he's doing. I have to trust the confidence and the brilliance of this squad because they will get the job done. So yeah, I'm pretty relaxed. the brew that Nicola brought in earlier, it's a good brew. Fair play to her. She smashed it out of the park there. Bluey MCFC says, tough game, early goal would be beautiful, 2-0 hopefully. It would be. I mean, we say tough game. I think we always presume everything's a tough game, but given their form, this shouldn't be a tough game. It could be, but it shouldn't be. And I mean that with all due respect. You never know. You absolutely never know, because the team can turn up and have the game of their lives because, honestly... well, why not? Why wouldn't they? Because Manchester City Etihad is a free swing. Happy birthday, Dan Clark. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dan. It says, despite being my birthday, Stephen going live has made my day. Well, I'm happy to have contributed, mate. Happy birthday, Dan. Yeah, we can all laugh at United now, by the way. Fucking hell, they are absolutely diabolical. I love just bringing out the tweets. Gabriel Jesus, it's such an easy win, man. It's such an easy win. They are really, genuinely poor. They are really poor. Just such a poor team these days. Like, with no identity, no quality. They're just a bang average team. The best thing about it is they're not so terrible that they'll ever be massive over changes. They just flit around average to good, but never ever enough to give the fans any hope. As soon as you saw Burnley tonight, I was like, I'll be honest, I was like, I'll do my preview. Then I said to Nicola, United are playing Burnley tonight, so I might just do it after because it could be funny. And it was right. It was that easy. I literally timed my video after the United game just because I thought it would be a good night to laugh at United. And why not, eh? Absolutely, why not? But it's all good. It's all good. Every time I get to tweet Gabriel Jesus, I'm very, very happy. The wife's in the chat. Hello, the wife. Good brew, Nicola. Good brew. But in general, right now, I mean, we have to be really confident. When you look at the Premier League table, I'll get the Premier League table up. Where is it? Things look very good for us, don't they? They look really good. Obviously, I've got Brentford up on screen right now, but ignore that. But there's the Premier League table, 23 games played, 57 points. We are 9 points ahead of Liverpool. Who Liverpool got next, by the way? I don't actually know who they've got. They've got, in the next game, Leicester on Thursday. They'll win that. They'll beat Leicester. But either way, that's a very good position for us. It really is. 55 goals, 14 conceded, 57 points. If we win the next 6 out of the next 7, that's all of a sudden I struggle to see anyone be able to keep up with that pace. I mean, that's obviously a big ask always, but I think it's very, very possible. What's going on in the chat? I thought a good brew would compliment laughing at United. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. I'm sorry. In general, United absolutely deserve all the criticism they're getting as well. People genuinely were saying United should be challenging for the league, and they should have been. I'm sorry, if you sign people like Varane and Sancho for all that money, and then I've got to get Ronaldo in, one of the elite clutch strikers in world football history, one of the best players ever in the game. I don't even like Ronaldo, but I can admit he's a fucking genius of a footballer. Even though I think he's a bit old these days, and things have gone a bit. I don't think he's what he used to be, and I think he's a little bit washed these days. Either way, they should be doing so much better. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's hilarious, but they should be doing so much better, and I absolutely love it. Genuinely love it. They are miles off our standards because they are poorly run, and we can all enjoy it. And why not enjoy it? We're in a very good place. Oops, I apologize for that. Enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it. Genuinely enjoy it and drink it in. We all should enjoy it. We should do. And on that note, I think I'm probably going to actually go and drink my brew. Thank you for watching this preview. It's been really, really appreciate every one of you. You're all awesome. We're doing a watch along tomorrow night on my anniversary. It's mine and Nicola's 8-year anniversary tomorrow. Like 8 years of me and Nicola. You would have thought, but I will do a watch along tomorrow night. My first watch along in this office, in this house. And I sort of can't wait, actually. It'll be good to see you all tomorrow there. So if you're watching right now and you want to have a good old chat with me, see you tomorrow at what time do you pick up tomorrow? Is it 8? I'll see you at 7:30 or something like that. And I can't wait. And we should hopefully show the other side of Manchester how it's done. We are the better side. Guys, good night. You're all absolutely wonderful. Thanks for joining for this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. 60k recently. And when me and Nicola do something for our anniversary, and when we're back, I will do some kind of 60k special. I think I might do a big live Q&A. It'll be good fun. You're all absolutely beautiful. Catch you all in a bit. Have a wonderful evening. Like, comment, subscribe. See you tomorrow for another video in a bit.